It's your boy JS Wanna Supply, VVCRadio.com. We are in the building, Aries Lounge Podcast. I got all the way to the end of the season. Mama, I made it. I almost about to die out here. It's a whole lot of work going on. I swear to God, I ain't know I had to like be clean and take baths for all of these episodes. This is a whole thing. But praise God, man. Yo, we've had a phenomenal season. I hope y'all have had an opportunity to check out some of the greatest interviews that I've ever been a part of in my life. That shit has been great. And I'm happy. I'm excited. This is another bucket list interview. I've been trying to get connected to make this happen for at least the better part of a decade. So like I'm amped and pumped that I got an opportunity to get this man in the building. Yo, he's a Baltimore legend at this point. He's an OG as far as this music game. You know what I'm saying? He's the ad-lib king of Baltimore. Because this nigga got mad ad-libs coming out of here. You know what I'm saying? He's got video game face. He got the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Signed the Def Jam records. We got Comp in the building.
Definitely, man. What's going down, man? It's a pleasure to be here.
Yo, thank you for making the time, yo.
Oh, man. Got to, man.
I know you a busy man. Like, I heard you was a professor, you know, an artist, you know what I'm saying? Philanthropist. Man, you got pretty much, you got like 1,000 job hats that
I mean, you know, you gotta be everything else to be a rapper.
That's a fact.
You gotta be everything else to be a rapper.
That's a fact.
Manager, road manager, and market genius, marketing person. You got, you know, call places and put the other voice on and be, yo, I swear to God, I got this Al Capone sponsorship. I was Jordan McElveen repping my artist Comp and shit. Yeah, yo, for real, man.
That's
so
hard.
Like, yo, like,
that's
you gotta
super
be
hard.
all that just to do this, man. So
salute to you for putting on the different voices, yo. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, definitely got. I'm trying to tell you, man. You definitely got to put your Bradshaw voice on, yo. Yes, it's Mr. Bradshaw.
Yo,
yeah, seriously.
Get out of here. So let's start from the beginning. We gotta go all the way back. You know what I'm saying, to the beginning. Now I got a bet out here. I'm letting you know what the bet is, Comp. There's a bet on the table that Comp ain't gonna open up. He's gonna give us a bunch of BS today. That's what I said no. Comp was gonna come. He gonna tell us the story. He gonna give us the real shit. And now I heard it was like, nah, Jay, you a little. I'm just saying, that's a bet. So, like, I want to see who wins this bet today, but I wanted to be on above board about the bet.
Ain't no reason to hold nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's turn up.
All right.
What side of town you was born in? East side or west side?
Right side, going as far as west side.
West side, nigga, yes.
RNG.
Y'all know, y'all see this? I keep trying to tell y'all all the greatest MCs from Baltimore come from the west side. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all got Moose, y'all got one. Yeah, shout out to y'all niggas. Yeah.
They got legends over.
They got Tim Trees too. Fuck.
Northeast King,
Facts.
Boss Man.
Facts. That is true. Y'all did get Boss
like
Man.
Molly Man over there.
No, Scooter from West, nigga. What you talking about? Legends.
Yeah, Scooter.
Yeah, G-Rock over West. What you talking about? Smash is over West, nigga. What you talking about?
Yeah,
come on, bro. We legends over here.
What he said, yo. Seriously, yo.
We legends.
For real.
All right, so born and raised on west side of Baltimore. You know what I mean? What was that like when you was a kid? Before you could touch the radio, you couldn't control nothing. What was the music being played in the house? What type of music?
My mother used to clean up to Lisa Stanfield. Jesus. Tony Braxton. God damn, I was just on her about this the other day too. Keith Sweat, Jesus. Keith Sweat all the way to Cut Close. You feel me? Jesus, you know what I mean? I came up having to ask to listen to Doggy Style on the weekends and stuff like that. Like, so I'm from that I had to ask to listen to that. And so,
you know, as far back as you can remember, what was the first hip hop like music, like songs do you remember?
Well, my father first introduction to me to hip hop, he bought me this single called Fat Joe, You Got a Flow, Joe.
What?
With the instrumental and all that.
Salute your pops, yo.
Yeah. So
your pops got you some real hip hop. He got you some real shit.
Definitely, yeah. So I definitely the Fat Joe was my first thing, because he was tired of me listening to like club music and immature. So I was because I was definitely an immature fan.
Wait a minute, yo.
Yeah.
You had the immature tape, yo.
I had the shirt from the flea market and went to the concert. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, definitely.
You a real one for that, yo.
Constantly.
You a real for
Yeah,
you a real one for that. You a real one for that. I'm not even gonna be mad at you.
You gotta keep in mind, I came.
That was that time period.
Going to parties and Miss Tony was
Hell
there.
yeah. Yo, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Immature, another bad creation.
Yeah, I came up about the boys. All
Right,
that. I came up from that. Like I'm a Michael Jackson moonwalker kid. You feel me? My first time seeing drugs was when who was that? Joe Pesci on a moonwalker. Was that Joe Pesci? I don't want to put that on. No. Let me tell you what was on Moonwalker. The same that's on Home Alone 2 and Home Alone 1.
That's Joe Pesci.
Yeah, he the one that kicked Michael Jackson in the mouth. He was like bugs and drugs, and he had a syringe, smacked the shit out of the little white girl. That's the first time I ever seen that. You know what I mean? Kicked Michael Jackson's mouth with some heels on. Smacked the little white girl. Yeah, it was crazy.
So when you got old enough to get your own money and then to buy your own tapes, what was the first tape you bought with your own money?
I bought
or CD.
Funny story. I'm gonna just tell a funny story then, cause I would get my grandmother to grab them for me or something like that. But me personally, cause I ain't have too much money, so I would have to buy singles.
Right.
So I would buy like
That's so real.
Like I bought maybe the Madism single, Spark Madism and shit like that. I bought that single. But I had my grandmother one time while I was in school. I was like, Grandma, Gino, you gotta buy me. I need this song. Ice Cream. I need to add an instrumental on there. Yeah. So she went over to Mondom to get it. And, she went to ask for it, and they laughed at her. I'm like, what's this old lady want with ice cream? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, yeah, yo. And then years later, I did a song with Ghostface. You feel me?
Salute.
So that was gangster. You know what I mean? But yeah, I bought singles for instrumental purposes.
Word.
Me personally, like everything I did was. I always wanted to karaoke over top of it. Like I got the whole Life After Death with me on there with Biggie, ad-libbing, yo.
So you telling me you rhyming that early?
Yeah, I always had a karaoke machine at my house for like Christmas. Like all my gifts was like, besides some music stuff, I got like a telescope. You know what I'm saying? And then like for punishments, I had to read for summers and stuff like that. So I always got like a lot of black books, a lot of promising black people within our history. My father kept me on and stuff like that. So it was always what I wanted to like do. And then, wrestling took over and all of that.
Yeah.
The
90s definitely.
A DX kid. You know what I'm saying? Definitely out that mob with the rock and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But yeah, music. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Machine,
so what's the content of that time period when you real young?
Oh man, like Method Man was big in my life. Always, because Bring the Pain changed my life.
So you started writing like that?
Yeah, I started writing from the perspective of listening to like a Method Man, like how. Because really, my thing is like, I like to make myself laugh. If I don't chuckle with it, I ain't putting it out.
I've never heard anybody say that, especially about music.
That's my writing style, like, because it makes so much of sense to me that I feel like, yo, if a real nigga hear this, he gonna be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, oh man, yo, damn, yo, just like, that's really how I really hold it down. Like if a person say the rap back in their head, how does it make them feel?
Word.
So it's like, that's why you will have a hook, like a hold that like that. Like, the only way they ever gonna carry me is after the funeral, before they bury me. But I don't die though. I jump out the casket banging a ratchet. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, it makes so complete sense. Like, it makes so much sense. Like, you want to stand behind it.
Facts.
And then other shit is just like goofy bars that I like to put together from my childhood that make me laugh.
Were you an only kid or?
Yeah, I'm an only child.
Okay, all right, okay. So you got a lot of attention out here. So you got to be technically kind of like the Michael Jackson of the household. Yeah, you out here making tapes and recording yourself, and
of course. Like,
you know what I mean.
Always the Michael Jackson kid dancing at the cookout. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah. I just was trying to do all aspects of it, make the music, sing on the music. And, all of that stuff, too.
So, at what point, what was the first time, and what age did you go to the studio for the first time?
The studio for the first time, I think who you had to talk? That's Ogun. You had to talk to about that.
Did you just say Ogun?
Yeah.
Ogun is your first studio experience?
Yeah. He recorded me. He was the first one to record me.
Fuck out here. Are you serious?
Like,
you at Architect Studios?
No, this wasn't. No, this was at Ogun House. This was on a 4-track machine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is dead. Like, yo, this is at your house. Like, yo, I was in a group in school. You know what I mean?
This is crazy.
Called Mission in Action, and all my group members was older than me, but the one group member Goldie, shout out to you know what I mean, my man Goldie. He the one. He was like the manager of the group.
Right.
He kept us everywhere. He kept me active. So he had, I guess he had met up with Ogun or something. He was like, yo, I got them bringing my man dude, the youngest. And, you know, this is his first time on the joint, man. We was, yup, Ogun was the first person to record me. I think I was spitting on a Holla Back Youngin', Fabulous or something.
Wow. So at that time period, what were you thinking? All right, this is just something I'm doing because I'm enjoying it, or were you like, yo, I'm gonna be a rapper mode?
No, I was always wanted to gonna be in my head. You couldn't tell me I wasn't living the life of a rapper.
Oh, okay. So you was already a success in your mind. You really
like for real, I'm feeling like that. So I'm going about everything like that.
Right.
So what happens is we had a talent show, and whoever wins the talent show get to go and rap and meet the Rough Riders. So we won the talent show.
Where was the talent show at?
Oh man, the talent show was in Cherry Hill.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Holy what?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Do you remember like who threw it?
Yo, one of like my first girlfriend's brother threw it. I met this girl there, and her brother was the one throwing the show.
Wow.
I'll never forget it.
So you won it. Yeah. Was it a freestyle battle thing, or was it like perform your record?
Performance thing.
I forgot you was in the group at the time.
Yeah, so we was all performing, and what we would do would come over my house and we would record on the karaoke.
On the karaoke, right.
You know what I mean? So it would be like practice. So my thing was always practice. I love, like, I got a mirror in my living room that comes down, like you can see you. So I'm always in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? She rock. You know what I mean? Like, you know, trying to get rid of poppin'. You feel me? Yo,
he said she rock. Like, yo,
we gotta
get 1, 2, 3. You ought to step, bro. You ought to step, yo. We going again.
No,
that's
like,
crazy.
So in my head, yo, you can't tell me that's what we wasn't doing. You know what I mean? So it was like, yeah, yo, and that's what happened. We went to Rough Riders, and that's when that because I'm not a battle rapper for real.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where they started that shit from, and it was almost like you got a damn near battle for a deal. Them niggas had you up there, you rap against niggas on Rough Riders, people they had in the studio. Then they turn around and tell you battle against your homeboys you came up there with. It was crazy, man. But I did that shit.
So wait a minute, cause slow down, cause you running through this story fast.
Yeah.
So you drive to New York.
Yeah, with my father and the group members. And
then y'all get there, and they put you in the room with some.
We all in the office.
Is it D and Y and all them?
D and Y, yeah. They put us in the office. They had me battling.
You had to drag on and Eve.
Really in that, like they came in a little bit later and was seeing what was going on, like who was the kid. You know, they just drove up from Baltimore. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what I battled them, and then he told me battle my,
people in your group.
Yeah, and then after that, he was just like, they ran it down like, you do this, you need to work on this, you come see us next week. So I went up there next week, hoping something, you know what I mean?
Right.
And why I got in that accident on that T-Rex.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I was seeing like all my favorite rappers and shit crying and shit. I never seen that before. But I went up there to do business, and there wasn't no business to be done that day. You know what I'm saying? So I went up there to sign like Rough Riders, and had that accident.
That's insane. So walk me through your mind state, coming out of that first meeting. You done battle your whole squad.
Yeah, like,
and look,
they all get these niggas Monday through Friday at school, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy part, because we gotta still go to school together.
Right.
And like, they talking about it on the intercom, like, yo, they went up there, they won the, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I still gotta look at these niggas. We all know what happened, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, like, yo, I go to school with them, they my partners for real, you know what I mean? But it was just like, that was some shit they put us in for that, you know what I mean?
Now, were y'all still cool at it? Was it?
I mean, we all, real love always gonna prevail, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? But that was a tough pill to swallow. We all young, even the old, like, I'm the youngest of the clique. All my niggas was older than me. But even then, so regardless of what, that's still some tough shit to swallow.
Right.
That's a tough pill to swallow, our homie, and it's just too much. Like, you gotta understand it. Right after that shit just started, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like I had that. Like, it's crazy because the group member was like the manager was the Go Hard, and then my father had just came home from New York, so he was performing in nightclubs with, like, you know, he remember Biggie opening up the comedy club because he always did. My father did comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, so he remember coming through with Puff, and he worked with Jadakiss' uncle and stuff like that. So, you know, he came through with a whole nother hustle. Like, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you in a situation.
Do this.
Right.
Whoever, blah blah blah. I'm shopping you. So next thing you know, I'm getting a portfolio. I'm getting shot. The Def Jam here, this place, that place, and stuff like that. Yeah.
So after the Rough Rider situation happened, then your father just went into overdrive and was like, you know what, fuck this.
We got somebody we're gonna find a manager, and we gonna but
now,
he was managing. Like,
now mind you in a group, so did you have records like by yourself without the rest of the squad?
No, that was the thing. All right, so I started making it. I had the music already in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I probably haven't recorded it yet because everything that was demanded of you was so live at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like, I'm not coming to sell you. I wish I was, you know what I mean? That's where that art of having all the mixtapes come from, because I have to have something tangible.
Right.
But the thing was, everything was so I need to see it that I had to always be ready to display it. So it was never a chance where I could go record it somewhere.
Right.
It was just practicing in that mirror.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
For real.
So, if I may, for even more clarification purposes for the listener at home, when you're saying you got to be able to present it, it's like when you're going into offices, it's like, oh, all right, you got a record, that's cool. Now,
what
spit.
You say? Huh? How I go?
Spit it.
Yeah, they want to like, what does he sound like? Bow. You gotta be like, everything was on demand. Like that's the one thing I like about it, man. They bust me out that shy shit early. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't allowed to really get shy. It was so much shit on the line. By the time you look, we done drove 4-6 hours. We done da. You better motherfucking rap. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, yo, you just had to have it on you. And you had to be pretty much ready for it. So it was like always. And then I actually did started going to studios, making songs out of things. And then when I had that was just more ammo to be ready with.
Right.
So it was just, I was gearing up.
That's amazing. All right, y'all keep it locked. Aries Lounge Podcast, VVCRadio.com. Like, don't forget, y'all need to be subscribing. You need to drop a comment below. Drop a question. You never know. Comp might answer you back. You can shoot an answer. I answer you back. Shit, whatever. Drop a comment. Hit the like button. Share this joint. We'll be right back. Aries Lounge Podcast, VVCRadio.com. Let's go.
Put it on the scale, do numbers. Put it on the scale, do numbers. Put it on the scale, do numbers. Play with them keys, piano. 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 Put it on the scale, do numbers. Put it on the scale, do numbers. Put it on the scale, do numbers.
It's your boy JS1 Supply of VVCRadio.com. Aries Lounge Podcast. I got the OG in the building. Comp. You know what I'm saying? The MC, the writer, producer. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yo, ad-lib boss out here, man. We gonna get into that. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you ain't been listening to enough comp records. You wasn't around early. But, yo, before we went to commercial, he was talking about being on the road to get his deal, performing in front of these executives, being prepared, saying that you must be ready. You gotta be ready.
Preparation is everything.
It can't be I drove 6 hours. Look, man, I just need some time.
Like, yo, because like, I was really one of them.
I need to get my Zen place.
I gotta run into Jay-Z. I'm gonna run into Jay-Z. And yo, I really ran into Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like,
word.
Nigga, for real. Like,
so he was getting out the Bentley and he was like, yeah.
No, that was the first time I didn't know what the fuck kind of Benz this was. It was like M&M. That was the first time I never Maybach.
Right.
Way back. He
word.
was Maybach way back. First time I've seen. I'm talking. He used to keep it running.
Right.
Outside of the office when he was president. So he would it would always be outside running,
that's weird.
Just running, and then it was like, God damn, what kind of car is this, man? I'm coming off the train station. You see that, like, what the fuck is that? Yo, like, yo, and then it was like, yo, just trying to get a meeting with yo was the hardest thing. And you standing in line, but I was like, man, fuck this. You know, the Baltimore come, I'm gonna meet this nigga. I'm like, he gotta go piss, yo, or something. Like, I'm gonna catch yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, yo. And I caught yo going to the elevator and shit. And it's so crazy because he was coming down and L.A. Reid was coming down, and it was more of a. And yo was like, oh, JJ, let me introduce you to Queens. Man, I know Jordan. I'm like, damn. Like, that shit was crazy. That was the softest hands I ever shook in my life, yo. I swear to God. Hands feel like 1,000 Russell sweatsuits.
Scarf hands?
Yo, this nigga Jay-Z shit, like, talking about aloe vera, yo. What the fuck wrong with him? God damn.
All right, so let's go back. Because you just jumped ahead real quick.
My fault, yo.
No, you cool. So your dad starts taking over kind of like a pseudo-management position, really just trying to get you signed.
Get me to the right
so
management.
how do we get to the place of, ink on paper?
Shit. Because we that's where we met Tracy Smith, and we met, she took it to Kevin, and Tony Austin was with him, and he had heard something in me and wanted to do something with me because Kevin ain't like me first. He said I sound like Freeway, I believe.
That's weird.
I mean, I'm young as shit going through the chain. My balls ain't even dropped. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you know what I'm saying? But I'm spitting, you know what I mean? And he hears something in me, so he got with Tracy, and they put me in the studio. I was already working with a producer that was signed to him.
So that made it easier.
Yeah, to an extent, because it was like, if anything, I'm supposed to be the producer's artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was under yo, but it was just like how we went about it. Like, you know what I mean? The producer, worked it out with my father. Made me an artist straight. With
Def Jam.
City Music, Tony Austin that took us and did the deal with
Hold
Def
up.
Jam.
I'm sorry. Don't mean to stop you again. You signed to Tony Austin, and Tony Austin got you on Def Jam.
Yeah, Tony Austin is, my Def Jam is Chocolate City Music. You feel me? Because realistically, Def Jam can't talk to me. You tampering with somebody's artist. I was like, I'm in a situation going into there. I'm not signed straight to Def Jam. I was signed to a situation that was, it was a label situation signed to Def Jam.
Right.
Yeah. So technically, Jay-Z couldn't really talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be tampering with her. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, in that scenario, coming in the door, was it more of like a production deal?
It was more like a production.
So you didn't necessarily, you weren't on the hook with Def Jam to have to do a whole album and this and that?
What happened was they had heard me and was like, yo, we want to do a demo deal with y'all.
Okay.
So we started doing it then, like 2 records in. They was like, no, we going to just do the deal. You know what I'm saying? So then we started those procedures to do the whole thing.
So what's going through your mind at this point, baby? You done signed the paper point. You got your paperwork done.
It's like
you've
young.
Obviously shed the group at this point.
Well, yeah, I was, because they had made me like a solo.
Right.
I'm still with, you know what I mean, but it's like I was a solo act being how they wanted to take. You know what I mean? So it was like that's how everything was started going. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like me shining off on the group. It was just an opportunity came for a solo yo. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was just going hard.
Yeah, you gotta get that bread.
So it was just,
So what was the money like in that once they decided to go from the demo to the record deal?
Oh, it was big. It was big for me. You know what I'm saying? The whole situation was crazy.
We talking about 5 figures or 6 figures?
God damn, I wish I did. No.
We talking about like more than 100,000 or less?
Of course, why not?
Oh, okay.
500 now. You know what I'm saying? About 500 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that included your budget to record the album.
Yeah, that included that.
So you probably had...
me, myself, I probably cleared away.
About 30, 50.
For all you dudes getting any type of real legal money, 50 is always 33. Or something like that.
Facts. After taxes.
Yeah, but I'm 14. I'm 15.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So you like 16?
You gotta keep in mind, I'm driving to school now, parking next to my teachers. You know what I'm saying?
And then
I'm in a Benz on provisional. Like, me and my father.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
All right, so Are you recording in Baltimore or are you recording in New York?
No, I was recording in here. I had the pleasure to work with some awesome producers, Sean Mocha Banks, Dr. Banks. Man, Osei Moreland, J Funk, me and Big Will. So I was blessed. I worked here, but we mastered the album and stuff like that in Philly. And was that Right Way Studios?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never forget because that's when that's when like the Hip Hop Cops was just coming out, the Hip Hop Police. Yeah, so
that was a random factoid that you just threw out there.
Yeah, it was around the time.
So
like,
around the time the Hip Hop Cops got formed,
no,
and
because I've never. They was in my session and shit. Like I'm just.
Wait a minute, stop.
I'm not
the
doing
Hip Hop
nothing.
Cops are in your session.
Yeah, when we mixing.
For what?
Like, they don't know who the hell I am. I'm coming from Baltimore. We doing a lot in the town right now. Wires going on. Fucking Mello just came and did the thing up Cloverdale. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on at the time. You know what I mean? So it was just really keep putting an eye in. I'm young. I'm new. You know what I mean? It's starting to make some noise and shit. I'm on the radio out there. So it was kind of crazy, you know. And I was in the studio. So, you know, no horn to, but damn, that shit just made me, damn.
Right.
That was sick. But yeah,
That's a weird situation to kind of be stuck
into.
into.
I was on the radio a little something, you know what I'm saying? And I was getting shit moving a little bit. But yeah, we was mastering the album and stuff out there in the studio. And they was like there and shit. And I'm like, damn, I'm young, so I'm really just, I'm not doing nothing but smoking weed or something like, you know what I mean? But Jesus Christ, sir, you're like, you're here, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't doing nothing but this. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing extra.
So what started moving the process? Because for those at home that may not understand, like, you can be signed, but the movement may not happen until you might have got a freestyle that went, well, I guess viral.
Well, no,
was before viral.
We started really working. I did the 17-year-old phenom with K Slay.
Okay.
I recorded a mixtape and they passed it out all the way up and down the East Coast at every college, and get my name hot and things like that. And it was marketing like fall in love with the lyrics and shit, not what he looked like. So if you fuck with him, you fuck with him for his music. So when you see him, it won't matter what he look like. So it was just like a lot of that going on. Cause smart marketing, cause they didn't know exactly. I don't think exactly how to market me. Cause it was like I had so many records with different range. I can go here, I can go there, but it wasn't just how do we market this kid. You know what I mean? Then his hand like that. So it was. I came at a weird time. You know what I mean? Whereas though it wasn't. I guess it wasn't hot to be like or have a disability or something like that. But now you can see it's Little Women of LA all over the TV. Little women of this country, like for real, like you got a disability, you the hottest thing going right now and shit. For real, yo. I swear. I mean, it be like that though, but I'm just saying that at the time they didn't know how to do that.
Right.
They just knew this kid was phenomenal. He could hold his own as far as lyrically with the best of them. So my first goddamn trial run era was the goddamn Run song with Ghostface and Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? I did that, and then Kevin, he heard the verse and was like, no, yo, I need you to go back in there. So he made me do another verse. I sat at my grandmother's house, wrote another verse, and I went and recorded it right here, Conklin and Golf in Baltimore, at Bug Brown Studios, the old studios, Conklin and Golf. Nancy Nick recorded me, had the RZA files in there, the RZA Pro Tool joints, and we went on here and did it, sent it back, and it was like, that's the verse.
That's crazy.
That, yeah.
So, what was it like working with DJ K Slay? Was it a scenario where you didn't spend a lot of time with him, or did y'all really?
I didn't spend a lot of time with him, but I know he recorded it. He did his part of it up in Right Way. I mean, up at not Right Way. I'm sorry, the one Pac got shot at the studio.
Oh shit,
that one.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
He did it part for it up in there. I didn't really see him. We just sent the music in and stuff like that. But I mean, it was K Slay, you know what I'm saying?
At the time, he was white hot.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
He was white hot at the time.
The only person I really got in the booth, I couldn't even, because he wanted to collaborate with me and do a third verse together, but I was so starstruck, I couldn't even do it, yo, because I'm a big, huge Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. So when I got them to get Lazy Bone to record a song with me, and I got to the studio, and yo was there, like, on the floor, writing the rap in his planner, Indian style, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what the, yo, like I was just gone, like, cause that's like my favorite You know what I mean? Them and like, yo.
Wait a minute, you couldn't get it together long enough
because I already did the song, so it was like my job was done, but he was feeling the song and he was trying like, yo,
let's go back and forth.
I'm just saying, like,
I respect you for being honest. You being honest, right?
You know what I mean? You goddamn lazy, yo. Yo, you're feeling the strength for the rump stuff. Like, that's really yo right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, that's yo right there. Like you'll start off come on, man, that's lazy bone. Yo, like, damn, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, yo, the craziest thing was yo invited me to come chill out with him later. And, I came to this location. I came through a door and I walked out on stage and I was with yo. Like, he'll let me be on stage with him doing this show, performing with the Insane Clown Posse. He was on tour with the Insane Clown Posse, and it was crazy, yo. Like, that shit changed my life, yo. Like, I was a lazy bone that day, and then yo said come holler at him later on the night. And me and my man just went through a door. And we was on stage with yo. Like, damn. Like, y'all need a mic. Y'all going like, like, yo, I'm on stage with yo. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, yo. That was a crazy moment, yo. You don't even know he really fucked my head up. Shout out to Lazy Bone.
Was that before Do Something or after Do Something?
This was after like Do Something.
So you had a name. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I was jamming. I was doing something.
Yeah, you was moving.
Something.
I mean,
I was a up and comer.
Right.
Looking to do some work with niggas.
Right.
And I worked with yo. And I did the I did that, and then, you know, of course, I worked with Killer. Me and Cameron did Fire. And I had a chance to kick it with them at the video shoot, Club Dream in D.C. at the time. The Hey Ma video. No.
I'm about to say, you was in the Hey Ma video?
No,
nigga, you was in the moment? That's
yeah,
when,
no,
that's when the Dips, they was having that moment.
It was the Hey Ma joint, yeah, because I never forget, I left from the club and I got dropped off at like second period at Frederick Douglass because I was still in school and shit, so.
Hold up, nigga. Yeah. The Dips is Hey Ma, and then you got to go to second period?
I still got to go to school the next day. So it was just like, yeah, I was definitely there for that video.
I hate to say this, but school was fucking up your life, nigga. You need to get out there. Yeah,
it was, yo.
I'm not saying that nigga
how you look coming to school, yo? Niggas dying to hear what you saying at lunchtime, like, you was where?
Right.
Nigga, look at this. Nigga. Like, that was that, yo, my mother got my fucking camera. She developed the pictures that Righty, watch. Like, seriously, yo, I was there. I was pulling the pictures out, bringing them to school and shit.
You still got them photos,
man? No, my house burned down. I still got a few of them. No, my house actually did burn down, but I actually...
What, you fell asleep with the blunt in your mouth, yo? The bitch fell on the floor and burned up?
I wasn't there when this happened. My uncle, I think that was saying was he was in his room dealing with a hot plate, and that took over. But it was like, what I used to do is make a collage out of my room, like the people I like. I would take pictures of them out and put it on the wall, and then when I meet them, I would take my picture I took with them and put it under there. So I was like dying to meet niggas like Clips. When I met them, I did that. A whole bunch of people, like for real, the Brad. Yeah, crazy shit.
So tell me how Do Something comes about.
Oh, J Funk made the beat. I never forget it. He was living on, what's that?
Ladies and gentlemen, he just dropped another classic Baltimore nigga's name.
Oh, yeah, man. J Funk, man. It don't get no better than J Funk, yo. Funky, yeah. For real, yo. One of the best.
This nigga said, J Funk, just drop me the ill shit.
Yeah, he had the beat, and it was going. It was so crazy, because I don't think he really, the beat was, it was something about the beat. I love the beat. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, I got to have that beat, and
at the time, it wasn't the stereotypical vibe.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
So it was like, yo,
but that shit was hard.
But that's what I was trying to go with. Like, it's just I wanted something that'll have
edge to it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I had a choice to make something. Like, yo, give me that beat. So it's like, you know, and that's the joint I went on here and did, and we went hell with that.
Was you mad? That shit hard.
Just,
that nigga.
Yeah, Do Something was crazy.
Hold up, stand back.
Yeah,
where your man's at?
From, like, this wasn't around.
Seemed like you had came from the club. First of all, you don't seem like in the record. I'm thinking this nigga be 25.
Hell no.
He done got in the club fights every day. Like that's in my mind because that's the way you made the record, nigga.
Yo, actually, my club experience was really just starting because I had to go in the club with my parents. I had to be chaperoned to go in the club, but I was really in clubs and shit. I remember this how I know like Scar Akbars and Mully Man because I was in the clubs with them.
Right.
Early, like, you know what I mean, being too young. So they knew my parents coming in the game, or at least my father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they always, like, that's Lil Yo that always be he with his father. And yeah, you know what I mean? So they remember me coming up. I've been in these clubs before I could really be in these clubs.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So definitely.
So, and then you kind of like shoot past everybody because when the record comes, I feel like, if I remember correctly, the radio, Baltimore radio kind of took to the record. It wasn't like...
No, I got in rotation with
it was
they
that.
showed me that.
But there was a point where when the Vendetta video game came out, and I'm like, yo...
Yeah, because they used the music for the commercial.
Every time you turn the video game on, your shit was... Yeah. The game will be... You'd be like, yo, that's
pressed
Baltimore.
Up menu. Ain't nobody got the pressed up menu. Shorty.
Dude.
For real, like I ain't even horn tooting, but I had to press up menu, and I had the music for the commercial.
Hell yeah.
When they promoted this song.
And you had a secret character. You was one of the joints you could be, if you got the thing, you could get,
put the code in.
Woo.
Seriously,
so come on. What's your mind state at this point, nigga?
Oh,
You're
man.
on a, wait, let's take it back before we even get there. What was it like becoming a character? Was you in a, all right, what, I gotta go to commercial? Okay, all right. Well, before I get to the good shit, we got to go to a fucking commercial. Thank Fame. We'll be right back. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. Hey, yo, if you ain't got the clothes yet, order your motherfucking Aries Lounge t-shirts, your hoodies, your VVC Radio merch right now. You know, arieslounge.shop. Support the movement. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, yo, Comp got like 1,000 mixtapes, so spend a whole day. Just download you some Comp shit and just fill up your whole phone and shit. We'll be right back. VVCRadio.com, Aries Lounge. Peace. It's your boy JS Wanna Supplier, VVCRadio.com, Aries Lounge Podcast, and we got the legend in the building, the video game god, Baltimore's ad-lib king. Comp is in the building.
What else?
What's good, G?
I'm in the building, man.
Now, thank you. We can finally. Can I get to the juice now? Yeah. Thanks, Fame. Blame it on Fame. #. So anyway, what is it like becoming a character? Like, did they just draw you, or did they take a picture, or was you in there? Did they have to scan you like a robot and shit? Like,
it's nothing like the 2K. How they do that? No, mine's about nothing like that. But they line you. Actually, I ain't going. Damn, I hate how this sound. It's like getting locked up. Because they just really, like, yo, it's like getting locked up. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? They put you up against the wall, like detective style locked up. Like,
right.
Like, if you ever seen, like, To Catch a Predator, you know, when they in that white room.
Right.
And they just line them up and they just take pictures of them and take pictures of their limbs. And so,
right.
like, that's all they really did, but we just did it at the Hit Factory studio. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah.
So they just took three-dimensional. They just took a bunch of photos at every angle of you.
Yeah, at the studio, and then I went in and did voiceovers. So yeah.
So how long did you take? Like, what's a voiceover session like in that type of environment?
It's a pamphlet, but what happened was I was actually smoking with the guy from EA Sports that makes your character, that decides how you're going to actually be in the game. So he was like, yo, he really felt everybody didn't get a chance to, be around him or nothing like that.
Right.
But I actually happened to spend 15, 20 minutes with the man. And I'm just talking, I'm young, I'm a kid, so I'm, I can't, man. He started asking me random questions. I'm thinking, he like, so what you think your move should be? I'm like, no, I want this move where I want like a killer, sick Mick Foley, how he do with the hand in your mouth. Like, I want a real disrespectful move with my hand. You feel me? That gotta, you know what I mean? Like, it gotta highlight my hand, however it go. You feel me? Because I'm, so people can see it.
Right.
That was my thing. I want people to see my hand. Like, yo, who the hell is yo? with the Baltimore, yo, with the hand, yo, it's in his mouth, yo. Get him, you know what I mean? Like, so I just wanted something. He like feeling it. He feeling it like, oh yeah, he like, yeah, man. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Like, so he was like, man. He was like, all right. So we walked in from, high as hell in the EA Sports. He's like, oh, see, you met. This is the guy that's actually going to make your character of how you are in the game. So yeah, see, you already met him. I'm like, oh, so the whole time. So it felt like a setup, you know what I mean? Like, man, the whole time you was outside asking me questions and shit. I'm just talking, being,
yourself, natural.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And yo put me in there like that, man. I remember while they was doing it, he hit me up like, yo, I'm gonna make you something of the boneyard or something. You're gonna be a real hard character to beat, but I'm gonna make it like yeah, you ain't gonna be no easy pushover. I'm like, yeah, like, yo, and that's the first thing I hear on the street. Like, yo, you hard as shit to beat. Like, yeah. My man told me I was going like, yeah. So it was like, that was crazy. You know what I mean? That was a crazy moment. And then going to do, like, game stuff with Redman and Method Man, that was crazy. And play them in the game. But them niggas some hearts. Like, yo, Method Man, y'all never play with games with them niggas, yo. Like, if you don't play, if you ain't a real player, like, them niggas ain't got no remorse, yo. Like, them niggas not
they gonna hem you up.
Like, yo, I'm talking about, yo, this nigga Method Man, yo, you think he was there when they made the game, yo. He don't play fair at all. When it comes to that video game shit, yo, this nigga Method Man, yo, I got my money on anything that nigga doing. Yo, I don't give a fuck if it's donkey cart. Method Man is busting ass in video games, yo. He don't even have the rap no more, his type of talent in that video game shit. He's terrible with it. We at Club Taste playing that shit, and he playing me, and shit look just like the fucking computer on hard. Like, it look like shit crazy. This nigga's terrible. Like, I ain't want to play with him no more.
So once this thing hits and it hits big, my assumption, if the play radio, record label exec in my brain, it's like, yo, this young nigga's hot. Where the album coming from? Like, when
making the music. Well, we started making. I was in the kind of a good situation, they would say, but it came out to be like, God damn, because there's so many ways we could go.
Right.
And they didn't know exactly which way I think they wanted to market me. So I just jumped on this run record. You feel me? And I got my own records. And then we white labeled this song called Harder. You know what I mean? Put that out. So people started fucking with that, gravitating there. It was like a good stepping stone. But we didn't, come back and follow it up or nothing.
So what happens? So you're still signed. Time goes so fine. So what is the phone calls just stop or does
like man? I'm trying to tell you, life is hitting at this age. So a lot of things is happening. I'm a young nigga just coming from going to school. I'm doing this. I'm getting pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all types of shit. So I got my little dudes with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything I'm thinking a rapper should do. So it's like when shit started to slow down, I just went hard on my own production and started making shit myself. That's where your whole ads come from and all of that stuff, just making music in my house and releasing it. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm releasing like I'm still on there with them, but it's like I'm really just releasing this myself. So it's like a lot of things was going on that, you know what I mean, it's nothing really to blame, but like everything was changing. Like it went from me talking to Jay-Z as an artist and stuff like that. Was when I look back on it now, I can see where they was grooming him to be the president of the company. Right. So that was changing. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as he got there, it was feel it coming in the air. You know what I'm saying? All that. We had to get to that. So it's like, a lot of things was going on and things was happening and changing. So it was just like going to a different company or something like that. But I just went hard and just kept putting out music myself. Like, well, until anything happens, I'm going to just go ahead and do this because I got, the music in me. So I just wanted to keep it going regardless. I just didn't never want to get, it's so easy to get spoiled by it. You know what I mean? But it's just like, you really got to have a passion for it. Because, it's a lot of things that come with it. I'm glad I witnessed a lot of things young so I wouldn't have to go through later. But it's like, yo, this shit, like, this ain't for the weak at heart.
So, did you receive royalties from the video game and things like that? Or
that business is always, that's always different for people, but they do pay you for it. So I was definitely paid handsomely for it, but you don't live off that. I live off movies I was in also. You know what I'm saying? Like Johnson Family Vacation and shit like that with Bow Wow and Solange and Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah, I own it. I got the DVD.
Yeah, like so.
Like
That's where like I'm thankful to be on certain things that keeps my mechanical royalties jumping. You know what I'm saying? More so. So being blessed to do that and have enough music everywhere, like, you know, sound exchange and stuff like that. So, you know, you holds off and then you learn a few things and you put yourself on a plateau, but you gotta put yourself where you need to be, yo, at all times.
What do you feel like your biggest mistake was?
Well, I mean, I was young, so it was like biggest mistake was being young and in this business. You always have a lot of older people talking and doing shit for you. It's never really you. You feel me? So you'll suffer consequences of some shit.
Somebody else's actions.
Yeah, like
an argument that happened that ain't had nothing to do with you.
Really but at the end of the day, you still sit in that court of fuck you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what would you do? Like, and it's not no direct. Niggas love you, you know what I mean? Like, if niggas didn't, they wouldn't have spent all this fucking money on you, or went and got this bag to do X, Y, and Z. So it's never no love lost, but at the same time, certain things can happen between grown men that make certain, you know what I mean? And it ain't got to be necessarily you. And then it's like coming up, you know what I mean? It's like not speaking up, you know what I mean, for self and shit like that. And not speaking up for myself really put me more in a fucked up position more than anything. But it wasn't a not speaking up for myself. I just looked at it like I could beat all of that if I just work. You know what I mean? So I had that was my outlet. But it was like, it was a time for work, and it was a time to
network.
You need to do this type of shit.
Right.
You need to talk. You need to, you know what I mean? Because
right.
there's a lot of money at stake and shit. Then, you know, having lawyers and shit. Like, I had my lawyer for real was from California. I never really had a chance to meet yo, sit down with yo, or nothing like that. But yo and my accountant and all that shit was from over there. So there's a lot of things going on, you know what I mean? But it was just like, I just knew you only can beat that with star power. And that's what I'm going for. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, if you ain't got the music for this shit, what the fuck you talking about? So that was my thing. I always wanted to come and do that. But then, you know, shit started happening. You know what I mean? You get a little older. You know what I mean? Then I had my daughters. I have my twin daughters. And so a lot of things happened. So instead of letting things kind of slow me down, I just try to use it in different areas of my recording life. You know what I mean? So it was a time that I stopped doing production and just started just focusing on just me on other people's music and, you know, lyrics more so. But I'm just getting back into the, you know what I mean, the production, because that actually helps the lyrics
bag,
and everything.
right.
Yeah, and it helps everything too. And that was a part of my piece too, because I made the songs that I'm known for outside of Def Jam is stuff that I produce. So it's like I'm just getting back. I left off like Reason 5. I'm like, all right, I just got a Reason 10 now, and now I'm back at it 8 beats in, like going hard, and I'm ready, gearing up to drop this man with the Hand 3. So it's like I got a lot of music that I've been doing and critiquing and putting together. But it's like I want to put it out the right way instead of just putting something out for people to see he got something out.
Word.
So I'm really trying to do everything the smart way, you know, as far as gear it up the right way so it can be more profitable as anything. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people out here that make music off of the money, make a lot of money off of music that you don't even know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. There's people that make livings out here. That streaming is a powerful thing.
Exactly. So that's what I want to focus on. You know what I mean? So I'm just really working on educating myself to put the music out the best way I could independently. So if any other situation presents itself, you know what I mean, I can be able to handle it more strategically.
Word.
You know
And if my ad, the Bangarang game,
yeah.
Tell me about that. Like, how did that? Was that the first wave in your mind of self-sufficiency and kind of moving independent?
I was so young, and my thing was one of my favorite movies is Hook. You know what I mean? And their thing was, only grown-ups was pirates, and they killed pirates. So you had a situation was a bunch of little kids fending for themselves, bunch of young boys fending for themselves before they go to war. Was bang-a-rang. So that was just my thing. I felt like the Peter Pan, and I felt like the Hook. You know what I mean? So I felt as though we was, nasty pirate niggas. You know what I'm saying? And, but also them young.
Always out for the booty.
You feel me? Exactly. You feel me? But then them young kids that, that got to cook for each other and, and do their thing. So it was just like, that was all that thing, what it was. And I wanted to model it after that because it was coming from such a young.
That's deep, bro.
Aspect.
I never think that name was that deep. I was just think Bangarang is like you had a banger, like you was out there shooting niggas and.
No, I was really talking about.
I'm like shit. Because once again, in my mind, I'm thinking you 40 years old out this bitch. I'm like, this nigga in his late 30s. So I'm thinking you was drug dealing. I was like, the Bangarang gang, they probably rolling up on niggas, shooting niggas like,
all we ever
that
did
do
was
something record is so serious. I'm scared of this
nigga. CDs and a little bit of grass, man. That's all.
That's cool. So you're a young nigga and shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like oldest of the young niggas. You might as well say.
Right.
So it's like I got songs with Tate Cobain, but like you know what I mean. I got songs with Tim Trees too.
Right.
Like, so it's like damn, like what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Like how's that logic? You know what I mean?
Now, how does it feel to be like when they speak of legacy in Baltimore history and stuff like that? I don't hear your name being called, bro. Like,
I don't trip because I'm in the history books.
Like, of all the names that have gone through, I'd be like, yo, Comp and Be Rich. The two niggas that's like the biggest niggas that came to Baltimore. Names never get mentioned in the hierarchy. Like, it's like Tim Trees, Scooter.
Because they know it's real. Because they know it's real. At the end of the day, you know what it is with me. You know I broke history for this city. Don't act stupid. You know what I mean? Like, come on, yo. I was on a game that was manufactured in China, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, with
that shit sold millions of copies.
Then on top of that, I was on the cover of the GameStop thing. I had my own cover. Like, stop. I hear everybody on these little songs, on these video games with the records. Cool. I'm a character. I'm a fighting action. I'm Comic-Con with the shit.
Yo,
see, this is the difference.
Talk your shit, bro.
Because niggas be getting it all the way fucked up, though. They get it all the way twisted.
I'm with you. That's why I'm like,
I be hating that because it was like they don't want to give it. And it's cool, but it's like, yo, like, I'm Comic-Con with this shit, man. Yeah, I can actually go in the hotel and set up a little booth.
Facts.
Sign little signatures with my liking. Like, for real. Like, one of my fans that happened to be a good friend of mine that I met, my man Johnny Blaze from over in California. Yo, he makes the prosthetics for a lot of the horror films. And I'm like, yo, his favorite character. And who would have known? He was like, yo, you got to understand, the game is not going to be made no more, this, that, and the third. You're nostalgic. Like, it's a rarity. And it's, you know what I mean? A lot of times, you know what I mean, when you when you living in the frame, it's hard to see the picture. So it's like, when you get outside of it and, you know what I mean, it's like, yo, I'm motherfucking somebody, I got these Lexington market ass niggas just disrespecting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck is these niggas? You know what I mean? It's like, yo.
You Lexington market ass niggas.
Like,
how dare you Lexington market ass niggas?
Like,
yo, close up. You Lexington market ass niggas. Yes, yo.
For real, yo. Like, not knowing, yo, like, stop disrespecting me, yo. You know I put it down. Youngest to do that, then youngest since LL to do the Def Jam thing and all that. Come on, yo.
But you also had classic ad libs. I think it's time for us to get into the like, you got that, you got the then you had some other shit. You had a bunch of like ad libs that I like that was all signature Comp. Like, your energy on records was completely unique. Everybody had their little style, but yours, like I said, you came off very aggressive. On records, bro.
Yeah, man. I just wanted you to feel me, yo. Even I don't care how cringeworthy it is. I just wanted you to really feel me, yo. For real, yo. That's my main thing, yo.
So at this point now, you in your life, where does comp go now? Like, what direction are you looking to move into as an artist, or are you like, you know what, I'm gonna fade out of this and become something different? Like, what's going on in your brain?
I'm definitely still an artist, but I'm just really into helping others. You ain't gonna get nowhere by yourself in this. You know what I mean? So it's just I'm still doing what I do, and I just want to do it a smart way so it could be recognized on a better plateau. So that's all I'm really doing is setting up for a great comeback. You know what I mean? But I'm just getting everything together and doing it business-wise and doing it myself. You know what I mean? Because it's going to take a while. Like, you can hire anybody to do anything, but, yo, if you don't know their job, how you know somebody working for you?
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, I was that kid that had people doing this, you know what I mean? Like, it's time I actually take the time and do everything, like get it done myself so I can know exactly the best way to approach it. And you appreciate things a lot better that way. You know what I mean? I had to grow up a lot in it, so unfortunately you caught me at taking pitfalls and steps and running and falling and getting up and walking and running and falling. You know what I mean? But that just comes with it when you 14. You know what I mean? Doing this and people noticing who you are. Like, yo, no homo, nigga, balls haven't even dropped. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something. Like, I'm really trying to, you know what I mean? And I was blessed to be, you know, the Costco and the Sam's Club for my family for a long time. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's a real big difference. You know, I feel as though being a young dude, because can you say that? I mean, anybody can hustle and sell anything, but yo, like, yo, at an early age, yo, I was bringing in the sirloin, yo. You feel me? The good bacon, yo. The thick cut bacon, yo.
Talk your shit.
Sam's Club shit. You gotta understand. You feel
Talk
me?
your shit.
I'm just saying,
I
though,
feel
like,
you. I
at a
understand.
Young age, like, that feel good. Like, yo, you feel me? Like, when your mother got a real, when your mom asks you for a car, yo. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all bought me you know what I mean? I was asking to buy cars for people.
That's real.
Before 20. But, you know what I mean? So
that's
it's like,
big.
yo, like, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Until you could do donuts around the flagpole of your high school and your whip and go to lunch, you feel me, in that school? Like, for real, man. I you know what I mean? I did a few things, y'all. I lived a little something.
Now,
I ain't stopping. I'm keep going.
I was told at one point you were teaching at Coppin. Like, you were teaching a class. Is that true? Was it like a course?
I wish. I would love to. I would talk to, you know, students that would listen. My father really is the teacher, honestly. So you hear about him more so than anything, teaching places like, and that's probably where that probably would come from, because he's more of the teacher.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So when should we expect some new comp music?
Oh man, with the Hand 3 is already getting ready. I'm actually in the midst of. I think I'm about to do. I'm gonna do something with DNA. Mm-hmm. He's actually gonna do the Man with the Hand 3, the album of it. Mm-hmm. But before that, I think I'm gonna do something with ASAP, DJ Nick. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do something with him where I'm probably gonna release all of my joints that I'm rapping on the Jalil beats. You know what I mean? So I'm doing like a comp straight all Jalil joints, and it's nasty. It's a plethora of the joints where as though it's all straight spitting. There's no songs, no hooks. It's strictly, you know what I mean? I'm going in for the 2-3 minutes of straight bars, and it's probably about like a good 8 to 10 of those records. And I'm gonna put that out.
That's a lot of bars, my G.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean I go.
You barring niggas up.
You know what I mean? Like, especially when I really like to do that. Especially I know people don't hear me as much, so I know when you do hear me, I need to be razzling and dazzling. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it's like I'm really heavy on that. So it's like I can't wait to do that. But yeah, Man with the Hand 3 is coming. I got a lot of music done. I'm just handling the business for it right now. Producers and stuff gotta get paid and stuff like that.
Facts.
I'm doing everything myself, so you know.
It takes time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm definitely not trying to rush you. I'm just amped. I'm like, oh, okay, Comp got some new shit coming. Definitely. Like, this is where we at with it. It's about to be, yeah. You know, I'm happy that you still moving, and I'm happy that you recognize your impact a lot of people don't recognize what the what was that? What was
No,
that?
my fault. That was my phone. Yeah.
A lot of people don't recognize the impact. They don't see. They might be frustrated because of their position, and they'll be like
It's
not
definitely
looking at.
frustrating, man, because it's like you always want to persevere, man, but it gets very frustrating because I had to stop rapping at one point and focus on Googling every day, books to read, stuff like that, business aspects of it. You know what I mean? What good is rapping if you can't sell it to nobody?
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's just like it's a lot of nice niggas that ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? I just ain't want to be one of them. When you hear dudes that barely cater to the artistry of it pop off so well, and that's only due to business. So it's just like, yo, I want to be as nice as I am in rapping in my business. And that's going to take time because I feel as though I'm pretty talented at what I do.
Right.
Artist-wise, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to really apply that finesse and that swag to the business side of it. So that's what I'm on.
So, what other relationships do you have, you know what I'm saying, in the city that you still cherish as far as the music?
Everybody that's here, that's still here, you know what I mean? I got a love for it all. They remember, a lot of these folks I remember young coming in, you know, and I've been with them since then. So it's like, you know, your Squirrel Wides, I was really up under that K-Swift tutelage. So it's like, you know, I was running around with her before a lot of the things happened. You know what I mean? So I'm from that Reggie Rage, K-Swift era and things like that. So I'm
You just
really,
dropping the heavy names.
yeah, like, yo, all that, man. Sean Caesar, all that, man. Like, I'm from the...
Caesar still out here.
Oh, yeah, that's the only thing
Sean
that ever moved out
Sean
here.
Caesar is bigger than
So
ever
I
right
don't
now.
understand. That's the
Godfather.
More Barry Gordy out there.
Exactly. He the Godfather
Get
out
it
here.
together, man. Shout out to man, big salute, yo. For real, yo. Make sure he see that, yo. For real, it's big love to you over there, man. Yeah,
Hey, you might need to get on the phone with him, especially when you got this new shit coming.
Yeah, definitely,
Like-
man. I just want people to respect it for business wise. That way they'll be able to, if they're gonna help me or do anything with it, we can do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like to push that. My man Tess just dropped "Stop Playing with Me," and I like how he really constructed everything from the video to the album release to going on 92Q and they playing the whole album with him and all that, treating him like a big artist how he really is. You know, he should be.
Wait a
And I
minute.
really like that.
Tess got an album out?
Yo, he got an album out. Stop Playing With Me, yo. Got a few good features
I'm not
on there.
playing. Didn't know the album was
Oh,
out.
man, it's called Stop Playing With Me. Yeah,
Shout out to that nigga.
Shout out to yo, you know what I mean? Shout out to Free Band Test, you know what I mean? But yes, I'm a fan of I'm a little older now, so it's like I'm a fan of people's business more so. So it's like I really love what people like Damon Blue is doing. Like, you know what I mean? And anything I can do to help, like, that's my guy for
Right.
real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like, I'm really into his movement. I like what he doing. Tate Cobain, one of my favorite artists to listen to, and I love what Rab and them is doing over there with Omar. You know what I mean?
D1.
Entertainment.
They
Shout out
got
to
Band
the
Hunter,
guys.
Izzy, and all them. Yep.
Yes, man.
Peso.
And,
You know what I mean?
Goddamn, shout out to the Stokey Project, man. For
Yep.
real.
Low Skies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
YBS Scholar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
definitely.
So it's like I'm really trying to position myself great to do things and be able to work with these folks. You know what I mean?
But you're a legend. It's nothing. These
I
are
mean-
phone calls, my
I mean,
nigga.
it
Like,
is, but it's more respected when it's more respected in a certain. I've done this, so I understand. I'm looking at it differently than a person would that just we from here.
right.
It's not no we from here. No, I'm gonna give you the same respect as if I didn't know you. Yo, you was way over there or something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come at you like how you supposed to be, how I would like you to come at me. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
I want to be built like that in this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Somebody you want to work with because he always want to make it proper.
I'm gonna send this video around. I'm gonna make some phone calls for you because,
Definitely,
like, I feel
really
like
love.
you shouldn't even have to. I feel like it's already earned. It shouldn't be nothing.
Yeah.
It should be, Comp got something. Yo, we need to rally. Come on, bro. Let's come out. We all gonna show that
it's
support and
an
that love.
important thing to keep things going because a lot of people, especially where you from, man, it's just what it is. People look at you as damaged goods. You know what I mean? So that's why I spend a lot of time. Like my daughter from LA lives in Vegas now. Like I'm over there now. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, Prophet never really respected where he's from. You know what I mean? So you gotta really go out and, you know what I mean? As long as people can see you if you at the same Mama Lucy as I'm at all the time, what's so special about you? You know what I mean?
That's true.
But it be like that, but you know what I mean? And it's real, like, yo, for real.
I can't say nothing. You're right.
I'm gonna tell you real thing, like, yo, one of the last times I was this crazy. One of the last times I was in Mondawmin, not one of the last times I was in Mondawmin, but I'll never forget this. I seen Los, and he was pushing his last joint. He was here for a minute. The next time I seen Los, I already lived in California for a few years, and I was in the whitest of white neighborhoods, and I heard somebody call my name from upstairs, and we was like in Sherman Oaks in the mall, and I heard, come, like, you feel me? And that was the next time I seen yo. You feel me? And
that's a difference.
Yeah, you know what I mean? that was really real to me. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yo, I always, like, that, I doubt if he remembers that, but I remember that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you was just pushing something in the mall. And I know how people look at us when we push something in the mall. No matter how much little money we get from hustling and doing our shooty on duty movement, I know what that looks like to a Baltimorean at a certain extent. And sometimes a lot of people, it's your own that look down on you a lot. You know what I mean? And it was like, damn, I was about to cop this CD from yo, but I was hungry than a bit. I needed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. But it was like the next time I saw yo, it was out LA. There. And then not only that, he did this video with, you know, with Diddy and Luge Kiss and all of them. He been doing this thing for a minute.
Right. Facts.
You know what I mean? As King Los, and he has a lot of fans out there. I never forget chilling with some little white kids and shit like that. And my man from Everybody Hates Chris. And niggas found out I did a song with yo, and I'm like, yeah. They're like, you know Lo, King Lo. Like, yo, I'm talking about, like, they was big fans. Like, yeah, I know King. Like, yo, yeah, nigga.
That's
like,
my man.
Like, from the town, we frequent. Yeah, I know yo. You know what I mean? But it's just good seeing that.
This nigga got some extra weed off of that.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Like,
you came out that bitch with some juice.
Like, yeah,
shout out to Los for giving niggas the juice out here. Pause.
You know
and no homo.
So it was just good. You know what I mean? Like, man, like we all work, and it's so crazy because I only ran into him that one time. Well, twice in LA. And next time I seen it was like me, him, Hobson, and Graf all together. You know what I mean? Just
it's
chilling.
funny that you say that because I just saw a battle with Los murdered this nigga a couple days ago on YouTube.
Yeah, Los versus Head Ice.
Bro, he murdered. And that dude was giving it to him at one point.
Yeah,
and I was thinking, dang, I don't know.
Head Ice one of my favorite battle rappers. So it's like you got to understand, I'm a battle rap fan. I could never do it.
Right.
But when I heard that Los was going, I was like, oh, my God. So I couldn't wait because, you know, you're going to review the hometown.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And it was just seeing him in that light and watching yo really demonstrate, and he never really demonstrate. Like, he really, for the first time, yo, that was an awesome performance. Yo, I like what he did.
He really did. He really did.
He showed off, and he represented well for the city.
And dude was putting him in the corner. Like,
no,
yo, he
man,
was really...
He was trying to box him in.
Yeah, but he wouldn't allow it, yo.
Look at this, though, throughout the divert. What are the chances a dude from Baltimore got a battle set up with this dude, and all of a sudden that fall through, and he got to battle this dude? That's the type of... See, that's the Baltimore for you. It never goes right directly for us.
That's a
like
fact.
That. Like, you know what I mean? And look
you really speaking facts.
Through our adversity and all that, he still was able to hold his own and do his thing. And shout out to my man Tay-Rock, you know what I mean, the league.
Shout out to Tay-Rock.
Cave Gang.
Hey, Tay-Rock, I'm trying to get that interview, nigga. Let's go. Let's go.
Profit Production. Set my man up.
Let's
with
go.
The Tay-Rock
Profit,
interview,
I need your interview too, nigga.
Fame is here, Profit. Fame is here, Profit.
Yeah, Fame is definitely
for real,
here.
man. We need Tay-Rock do the interview with my man.
Nigga, this show wouldn't happen without Fame. Y'all need to understand that, nigga. Like, I ain't got it in me.
Go ahead and set that up, man. So shout out to them.
Because that's going to be a legendary conversation, man. That's going to be crazy. But, yo, I got a whole different, and I love Los, but I had a whole different respect after that battle,
yeah,
bro.
I mean, like, yo, seeing him razzle and fucking dazzle on a big stage. Like, that's not his element, yo.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, but on a low, though, and I can't say, like, it always been, Lowe's always been a battle rap. I remember Lowe's battle rapping at the Tunnel.
But that was a different type of, this is a
Baltimore
whole different
battle
monster.
rap.
Yeah.
But at the same time, and it was more ours was more unorthodox.
Right.
So he come from a situation where as though you be battling a nigga and guns is drawn.
Facts.
Complete
facts.
Like he didn't. Los is one of them rappers that had guns pulled out on him because of some shit he said in a battle. He is one of them. Like I'm vouching for that. Like,
yeah, because on camera, he didn't look razzled or dazzled by that nigga Ice. And Ice is big as shit.
Like,
he looked completely comfortable. Like, nigga, you ain't finna
that's
do
when
shit.
when you know your fucking skill set, yo. When you know your skill set, yo, and you can trust in it. That boy is nasty with that word.
It's like when people tell me Los should just give it up, hang up. I'll be like, yo, Los,
give what up?
Los has, when you can just freestyle like that to that level.
You know who Penn? Like, Los is a pen in his game.
Man.
You can't give shit up. He's a hired gun. What the fuck you talking about? Like,
but I feel like he's got a classic #1 album in him. I just feel like he need to find the right producer and he needs to, humble himself and collab.
I think he's so talented. As a fan, it's hard to. You still need to box your artist, your style. Like, for instance, you feel I'm aggressive, so you know what you're getting with me. Like, Los is so everywhere, you can't just put him. So it's like, yo, to construct that type of album,
right? You're
gonna have to do.
He's got to decide a direction,
exactly,
and then he's gonna have to go with it.
Exactly, like he's not the.
You can't give me.
Yeah, I'm not the tough guy that's going to do this in the third. But Los will pick the world up and drop it on your head, though.
Fact.
You feel me?
Facts.
Like, so it's just, but he's not the. I'm gonna shoot you and sell crack to your mother, though. Like, he's not that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and then he changed his whole style up. Because when Los was that, he was that. You know what I mean? But he changed his whole style up on his conscious shit now, and it's just like. I think he's finding a way now just to make it acceptable, and it's just going to take some time.
Now let's bring this back to comp. So let's take that whole conversation and put it into the comp. Like,
comp ignorant. Fornication at an undisclosed residence. Leave your girl with a throat full of evidence. I'm trying to make $1 out of 7 cents. Stole a collection plate. It was heaven sent. 4 pounds of weed in a soccer mom van. Cheap androids for the throwaway plan. Run up in your house for your go-away plan. Murder Inc. niggas, no Ja Rule fans. For the bands, niggas letting off trumpets, 50 cal, knock a 40 ounce of blood out your stomach. Niggas claim they evil till you make them do a kegel. Home with a wire with a junk, you share needles. Out in L.A., I put rum in my horchata. Shout out to them bitches that'll vise in your vodka. Extra cheese on my quesadilla carne asada. Bitch, we got weed, lean, pills, and powder. Hit me on the metro for the ounces I can let go. Got the nose candy and the molly and the petro. Shout out to my tramps, let me buy some food stamps. Sell me that pussy and put your son in summer camp. That's the shit, compo.
That's the shit.
Feel me? And I'm going to stay on that.
Now I just need some hot beats. And we need an R&B bitch on the hook. Come on, yo, let's do that. Let's do it. Same lyrics.
That's
just for the R&B.
And I think that, and that's coming from the Jaleel. That's coming on the Jaleel.
We gonna do that.
DJ Nick.
We gotta get you a little sidekick nigga that got orange hair.
Like, for
and
real,
with some weird shit. Like, yo, get you.
With it, yo.
Yeah, yo, we got, cause you gotta fit in with the little young niggas, but you ain't gotta do it. But we'll get you a little crazy little young nigga to roll with you, and he can do that shit.
My thing is like they ain't talking like that. I'm speaking real.
You speaking some shit.
Like, it's ignorance, but you can really see yourself in it.
I can hear it and understand it.
Right, yeah, that's the thing.
It's
really
audible.
Like, it don't matter what I'm saying. I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that, yo. Shout out to my tramps. Let me buy some food stamps. Sell me that pussy and put your son in summer camp.
Shout out to my kinfolk. I need some food stamps, my niggas. So, like, hit my phone. Cause I need that.
That's how we coming.
For real.
Seriously,
cause I need to get some steaks.
Like, seriously, yo.
Dead ass.
I'm really going in on it, yo. That's how I feel, yo. So I'm keeping my lane, and that's my lane. That's what you come to come.
That's a fact. So before we go, social media. Tell us where they can find you,
man. Everything at COMP BANGARANG. Comp Bangarang. I don't never switch nothing up too much. I'll keep it easy to find me. At IG, come check out my pictures, see some mean throwbacks. Me, Kevin Lyles, me and Pusha T, me and Kanye. You know, come to my IG, man. See everything you need to see. I got a crazy, I lived a crazy life. You know what I'm saying? And still is.
One last question before we go to top 5 dead or alive favorite MCs of all time for you.
I'm a Pastor Troy, Wayne, 2 Chainz, Rick Ross. Hov is
That's
good.
an insane top 5. Because when you start out with Pastor Troy, you threw me completely fucking off.
I'm a Pastor Troy head, yo. He just dropped that Clubber Lane too. Everybody just dropped.
Why y'all ain't just do a whole mixtape together?
No,
that shit would be crazy.
Yo, I actually do want to work with PT Cruz and Pastor Disaster. You feel me? So I definitely gotta make that happen. I think that track would be crazy.
He's reachable.
Oh yeah, I already know. I hollered at him too. He got his new album. You actually can holler at him in the Cash App, man. For real, yo. Yeah, he's selling his joint straight on Cash App. He'll send you the album and the video. Man, shout out to Pastor Troy.
Yo, shout out
Clubber Lane, yo.
That's lit. Yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pastor Troy. I've been on Pastor Troy before a lot of niggas got on that.
Yeah, I'm a heavy, like, you know what I mean?
I'm a 9'8" Pastor Troy fan.
As far as new dudes, I can't lie. I listen to, I'm a huge, like, me and my mother is Trippie Redd fans. So it's like, yeah, as far as new dudes.
You lost me. Completely
yeah, I know.
I'm
crazy with it.
I'm gonna let you have that one. You got that one.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. A lot of people don't. Yeah, but I'm in my
old nigga bag. I'm like, nah.
Same here. I mean, like,
I'm in my old nigga
like,
bag.
yo, the Ghost Styles P just dropped a crazy album.
Yes, he did.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, I'm still
with
hip hop
Dave
to the
East.
course.
Monster.
You know what I mean? I'm still hip hop to the core. You know what I mean? But I like a lot of other stuff too. Like, I'm a Deftones type fan. Like, I don't listen to a lot of the shit I do.
A little rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm
some punk.
really over. Yeah, I listen to a lot of other type.
Yeah, I seen some crazy outfits you was wearing, so I was figuring
I'm
there was some rock. There was some rock influence somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
so you can see
where
the LA fits my wig.
Word.
Yeah,
You drinking that strong? You smoking that strong stuff?
Yeah, yo, really,
nope.
Definitely, man.
I need my garbage weed. I'm good. So, look, one thing. So when you drop the album, you gonna let us do the album release party, right?
Man, why not?
That's what I'm talking about. I want to turn up in here. We gonna throw the stripper pole in here.
Gold room, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
For real.
I got some bad bitches.
My man Mighty Mark, yo, Club Queen Records, man. Shit, she got that crazy single Stupid out. Man, I ain't think going. Yo, you heard that payroll?
Hell yeah, I heard that shit, man. Nigga. And I got the video. I put the video in his interview.
Man, that shit is going stupid.
That shit crazy, ain't it?
I'm talking about going dumb right now.
That's what I'm saying. You need to use your resources, man. Call this fool up and let him shoot a crazy video
I'm
for
in the
you.
Mighty Mark pocket, yo. I'm in the Mighty Mark
Yeah, y'all
pocket,
need to put it all together. That's what I'm saying.
I'm actually on standby waiting to come. We got a session at a later date to come and do some work. So
okay.
You should be seeing that real soon, man.
And one last thing, I want 16 bars. Not now. I'm saying, but I want you to come to the studio and donate a 16 for it, nigga.
Oh man, that's what I do, yo.
All right, that's all I need. That's all I need. I got something under wraps that I can't talk about right now. But I need you. I need to bring you. I gotta have you. Yo, you a legend, classic nigga, yo. Like,
man, that's all. I just love to work, man.
Let's get it. All right. So thank you once again for stopping by. Man, yo, and for giving me this phenomenal story, yo. Man, I win my motherfucking bet, yo. This nigga done dropped the illest story ever. Aries Lounge Podcast. This is the end of the season. Coming next season, some more legends from Baltimore. You know what I mean? I got some special things planned for next season. Well, yo, thank you for helping me make the end of the first season a classic. You just
definitely, man. Thanks
you done raised the bar right here, yo. Once again, the legend is raising the bar, yo.
Just gotta do it, yo.
Yo, make sure y'all hit us at VVC Radio, at Aries Lounge, at JS, the number 1 THASUPPLIER. Follow at King9 Designs, and we love you guys. We out of here. Peace.
Put it on the scale, do numbers. Put it on the scale, do numbers. Put it on a scale, do numbers. Play with them keys, piano. 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 Put it on a scale, do numbers. Put it on a scale, do numbers. Put it on a scale, do numbers.